Okay, this is the Montane Extreme Smock. It is made of, the outer is Pertex 6 and the insulation comes in the form of, I think it's dry active 3000 pile. It's that kind of pile kind of fleece. This is a size large, used it for 6 years, well I used it for the first 2 years and I've just had it for the last 4 years. I'll explain in a minute. Yeah, it cost me £72. So for £72 it is quite a good jacket, but for mountain use, it's in the winter it's not really worked for me personally. I've ran hot in it, too hot, I've ran cold in it. I'll show you the cold spots in a minute. It's not exactly a versatile jacket. I think it comes in about 850 grams. I can't remember if that's excluding the hood or not. I know the hood's 130 grams and it is a detachable hood with Velcro, which I'm not a great fan of, to be honest. Velcro hoods in winds in Scotland, personally I've never had it come off, but yeah, I just don't like the idea. It's a bit like rucksack rain covers. Ever since I had one of them, I actually come off my rucksack and I was descending steep terrain and basically fly in my face. I've never used a rucksack waterproof cover before, but that's besides the point. Yeah, for £72 it is quite a good jacket. I'll just show you some of the features on it. It's got the detachable hood. I'll take that off in a minute. It's got a wire peak. The wire peak comes to about there. It is a smock, so obviously entry is up and over the head. You can see the dry active 3000 pile there. Has got, for the life of me, I don't know why, it's got a buckle. I don't actually have it on me. It's got a buckle fastener that goes on there and velcros into this, which actually goes under your crotch area, and it's to stop the jacket riding up when you're climbing or scrambling. But this is not a jacket that I'd go climbing or scrambling in. Yeah, for various reasons. There's just not great articulation, and once this jacket's on, it's basically on for the day. Yeah, so essentially I kind of use it more for walking the dog now, or keep it in my car in the winter in the boot, just in case I have a breakdown or something like that. It has got reinforced elbows and arms. It's got a little D-hook for like your winter gloves, your winter mitts, but you take them off. I know a lot of them have got like little loops that just go around the wrist. You hook them on to there. You probably need a small carabiner or something, but I've never personally used them. It's got a pocket, which has got, I think, four Velcro tabs. Got one, then another Velcro one. Oh, sorry, 3 Velcro tabs. It's got a wee key loop thing, which I've actually meant to cut off in the time that I was actually using it. Don't use it, simple as that, don't need it. But you'll not fit a map in there. That's good for like a compass, a GPS, a snack or something like that. But it has got the, you just see in there at the front when you put your hands in, it's got the pile fleece there, and it's just mesh on the other side, but you've got the pile fleece obviously on the inside. Okay, so means of entry into this jacket is like so. Two zips, full zips. So for ventilation you can bring one down. Hem closure I'm not a fan of. Is just by pulling the Velcro tabs. It does come in quite close to your body, but I've felt drafts actually going up there. Movement and stuff when you've just got a t-shirt on, that's fine. That's no bother. but you really can't, if you're going to layer up, if you want to layer up underneath this, you'd really go, I mean I'm a medium in most jackets, this is a large, I'd probably go for an extra large if you want to layer up. I mean I have had microfleece under this, and you just feel, even like walking with trekking poles, it just doesn't, you just feel bulked out basically. One of the downsides to this jacket, which you think, I've always thought Smock, you know, keeps more warm off the middle because there's no zip. I keep on getting a cold chest just there. That's basically the coldest spot on the jacket, and it happens all the time. But it's simply because just at this pocket bit, you can probably just see it. If you just see it there, it's just mesh. There is like a good bit of fabric and stuff behind it at the front here, but there's no like pile. So that's kind of where I get the cold spot. And it will take I mean this jacket will take a bit of a hammering. I've had it on a real continuous, like drizzly, wet, soggy, one of these horrible winter days, and it kind of lasted alright, but I have had a hit and miss. I think when I just wear like a base layer under it, which is enough for like good articulation and stuff like that, good freedom of movement, I get cold but kind of put something on. So maybe it's just me, maybe I just needed to go an extra large. So I'd recommend anybody who's a medium or large, get an extra large so you can layer up, but you might actually be too hot on it. But you do have retained a lot of warmth when basically in the wet, simply because I think they're like the pile. But you know what, there's too many like good synthetic jackets and down jackets with DWR on them to kind of make this redundant for hill use. I don't know if you maybe a fisherman or something like that, conservationist, naturist, the green colour as well I suppose. Yeah, so here's your pockets, zip down, zip up, and you have got like the pile fleece behind there, and it does zip right up for a nice kind of warm neck, although this area for me has always been the cold area that I get. Slightly elasticated cuffs, there's not much room there. You can cinch them in by the Velcro tab, but there's not much. I've never kind of cinched them in before, simply because I've had my gloves or mitts over the top. It's got a nice warm hood with a stiffened peak. But as I said, the Velcro, this is the Velcro, I'll show you the hood coming off in a minute. You can get it right up. Pulled in. I mean, to be honest, I'm burning up in this jacket already, simply because of next to heater. There you go. And it has got an adjustable. So, movement in the hood is actually quite good. The whole hood is like the pile lined, so you could really get all nice and cosy. And there you go, you could adjust that as much as you want, right in, or just maybe just a little bit. But the hood simply whips right off. There's your hood there. Believe it or not, I've actually used the hood. You can actually use the hood on its own without attaching it to the jacket, like a kind of tammy come buff kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't really have any place in my my arsenal of outdoor jackets, simply because it's not particularly versatile. Once you've got it on, it's on. If you run too hot, you're going to be too hot. If you run too cold, you're going to be too cold. unless you want to start stripping off and putting on like mid fleeces and stuff like that. So, but I mean, for £72, great for walking the dog. Great for walking the dog. That's the Montane Extreme Smock.